Have you ever played Scrabble? It's a board game. You have to make words and earn points. The player who earns the most points wins. So the better your language skills, the higher your chances of winning, right? Well, apparently not. Let me tell you about a competition, the Spanish World Scrabble Championship. It was held recently in Granada, and this is no game night Scrabble. This is a highly competitive tournament. It has 147 participants from 20 countries. This time there was a player from New Zealand too. His name is Nigel Richards. He does not speak Spanish. When he landed in Spain, he could barely exchange pleasantries in Spanish, but he participated in the World Championship and he ended up winning it. So how did he do it? By supercharging his memory. Richards memorized the entire Spanish vocabulary. It took him 1 year to do it. He learned the words without learning the language, which sounds a bit sad, but it's evidently a skill. It has made Richards the Scrabble GOAT, the greatest player of all time. His victories are legendary. In 2008, he won the UK and the US Scrabble titles. He made history, and this is a big deal because you know how confusing the English language is. British and American English share many words with the same meanings, the similar pronunciations, but different spellings. So after Richards won the UK Scrabble, he made his brain forget, listen to this, he made his brain forget 40,000 of those words, 40,000. He memorized new spellings and triumphed in the American Scrabble. In 2015, he became the French language Scrabble champion, despite not speaking French. He learned the entire vocabulary in 9 weeks. And about a decade later, he's done it again, this time with the Spanish language. Richards is a memory savant. He has trained his mind to the point that now he has photographic memory. He can look at dictionary pages and recall images of them later. Now, this may seem almost superhuman, especially because many of us can't even remember names and words. We forget why we opened the refrigerator door or where we kept the keys. In fact, fun fact here, more than 20 million people lose their keys every year the world over. That's great for the locksmith industry, not so much for us. But Richards' win is not supposed to make us feel worse. It is meant to show us that we don't understand the full potential of our brains. From the moment we are born, our brains are bombarded with information. They try holding on to it. The information is stored as memories, kind of like a computer stores files. A computer has storage space, so does our brain, the human brain. Our brain storage is also measured in bits. And do you know how big it is? How big is the storage space? 2.5 million gigabytes. That is information worth 300 years of continuous television. It is virtually unlimited capacity to store memories. So why do we space out so often? Why does it feel like we've reached our mental capacity? Why do we keep forgetting things? Because our brain is fine-tuned for efficiency. It prioritizes important events and it makes room for them. The brain aggressively discards what it deems less important. We lose 2/3 of newly learned information every single day. So making memories is easy, but keeping them takes effort. So whether you are learning a new language, prepping for an exam, or cramming names before a dinner party, here is how you can maximize your memory. Science says, treat your brain like a muscle and exercise it. The more you repeat a piece of information, the better you will remember it. If you want to improve your chances, when you can, create stories around what you want to remember. It will stay with you longer. Kind of like the bedtime stories that you still remember. Or use more senses while trying to memorize, like taste or smell. Because this involves more areas of your brain, it creates a stronger memory. Which is why the aroma of a dish can still take you back to childhood. Basically, there is no singular strategy. But this is the gist. Anyone can be a memory champion as long as you train your brain like one.